Welcome back to Open Window Politics. Today we're going to be going through a Pete Buttigieg versus J.D. Vance electoral college prediction for the 2028 presidential election. This is just hypothetical. These two candidates may not actually even end up being their party's nominees, but still fun to do a hypothetical election prediction. So we'll start out with the state of Nevada. Going to put that into the lean blue margin. Next up, we're going to get to the state of Arizona. I do think that Buttigieg would be able to win Nevada and Arizona. I do think that Arizona would probably be a narrower race and that it would result still in a Buttigieg Democratic victory. But this state, the state of Arizona, went to Trump by the furthest margin of all of the core 7 swing states, which was a very impressive feat for the Trump campaign. And Democrats are optimistic that they can win back this state. The state did go blue in 2020. So Democrats are hoping they can win it back in 2028. But that is going to be the call there for Arizona. And then I'll head over to the Rust Belt. I think as far as the Rust Belt goes, I do think that J.D. Vance's best hope probably comes with the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has been, well, it did shift further to the right, especially in recent elections. It used to be that Wisconsin was the real swing state, and then Michigan and Pennsylvania were in the safe Democratic zone, and Pennsylvania has shifted pretty significantly to the right, especially in the era of Trump. Trump was able to win it during 2016 and 2024, although he did win all 3 Rust Belt states, so I do think the Rust Belt states would vote together. But if J.D. Vance were to win one, I think it would probably be Pennsylvania. But we'll characterize the Rust Belt for Pete Buttigieg. I do think they would, if one of them is going blue, I think it would probably be Wisconsin, is probably the Democrats' best hope. And then I do think if that one were to go blue, there's a good chance that the remaining 2 would go blue as well. And then that leaves us with the Sunbelt states in the eastern half of the U.S. So we're going to go with a tilt Republican rating, going to put that for the state of North Carolina. And then we're going to get to Georgia. Georgia, I think I'm calling for Pete Buttigieg. I'm calling it for him because the state has seen some great election results for Democrats. Similar story there in Wisconsin with the Supreme Court race we saw. That was a roughly 20-point margin, which was very impressive for a Democratic victory in the state of Wisconsin. And Georgia also had some good, not quite that level of good, but good election results for Democrats in 2025. So Democrats are optimistic they can further that lead into, first of all, a Senate victory in 2026 during the midterms, and then hopefully for Democrats, a 2028 victory on the presidential level. So this map is virtually, I think that is exactly the same as 2020. So it's very realistic hope for Democrats. Now is a good environment for them. And I think that if the election were to be held today, that Pete Buttigieg would win with 303 electoral college votes to J.D. Vance's 235. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.